Hey, it is time for Single Mom Sunday. Hey, y'all. I know it is the new year. I know that many of us are celebrating, probably out, but I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about 5 things every single mom needs to do this year. And I'm kind of fired up about it. Hey, y'all, thanks for popping in. This is my brunch I'm having in Dallas on February 4th. I hope you guys will check it out. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait. Let me turn this around. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Good evening. Hi, welcome to Single Mom Sunday. I'm your host, Kaywanda Lamb, the winning single mom, and I'm super excited that I get to do this every Sunday with y'all. So remember, the rules are I share something, you share down there, you tap the hearts, you ask questions, you participate. We have a great 30 minutes together, all right? So if it's your first time on my scope, welcome. I super appreciate it. I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom coach. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I do a whole bunch of stuff in the realm of single parenting. And then I come on here on Sunday nights to kind of share with the world what it is that I know. Hey, get real, be healed. Hey, girl. Hey. I come and I do stuff like that because I have personality and I love to laugh. Hey, sis. And so I really want this to be a space where we learn and where we grow. And so I have been resting this week, also crushing some goals and preparing for a wonderful 2017, preparing to be able to do more with you and for you. And so I've been wanting to come on, but I've, kept myself because, hey, sometimes when you're doing a lot and you need to. And that's one of the things I talk to you guys about a lot. So I had to take my own advice. So I saved it for tonight. And so I'm ready to give you some tips and insight. And so we all find ourselves at different levels, right? When we're single parents, sometimes we're new to this thing and we're older. Sometimes we're new to this thing and we're young. We're in our 20s, we're in our 30s. Sometimes we find ourselves after 20 years of marriage, getting a divorce and having to raise some kids. I know some people in their 50s with teenagers. So, and then finding themselves in this space. And so it's like, what do I do? Right? What do I do? How do I do this? Why me? And so tonight I want to talk to you about 5 things every single mom needs to do in 2017. Last year, my word was crush it. This year, my word is rebirth. And that's because I want everything that God has ever dreamed for me. I want it to come out. So the Kaywanda He intended me to be, I want to see her rise this year. And I want to see the same thing in you. So this is where this is coming from. Tip number 1. Thing number 1 that you gotta do is every single mom has to get her own. Now, what do I mean by that? We're already working. We already have jobs. Plenty of us. I know some people. I've been working with some moms, talking to some moms. They've been unemployed. Life happens. I get it. I know all about that. But I want you to get to a place where you're not dependent on boyfriend. You're not dependent on mom. You're not dependent on dad. That you are really out here making sure you're using your gifts, your skills, your abilities to change your life. Okay? I want you to have your own. This year, I want you to have some hyper focus about how you create wealth, how you create legacy for your kids. Okay. And I know we all want that, but are we, using our time, talents, energy to get that done? So I want you to get your own. I know some women, we're dating. Some people are co-parenting. Some people, are divorced and they get, support from the spouse. But let me tell you, do we have a game plan for when this stuff is cut off? Do we have a game plan for what happens if or what happens when? So I want you to make sure that you are creating your own, whatever that is, that you have your own things, your own possessions, your own whatever you own you. Number 2, I want you to set a life plan. That's something that I do actually on my site. I told you guys about it last week. I think, I know I was telling my Facebook group about it. I created this document called a life plan, and it really gives you an overall idea of all the things you need to kind of take care of. Of course, we can add some more stuff in there. It's out there for free at kaywandalamb.com. Go under Single Mom Success Collective, and it's just there. Click on it, download it, fill it out, think about it, start thinking about these things, create your life plan. What do you want for you in 2017? Listen, I am tired of talking to women who are woe is me and they have no idea what they want to do with their lives. I was that person and I got mad enough to not be her anymore, like 15 years ago. You do not turn over your life to a man and say, guide me, lead me. And then when he's no longer there, you're lost. Okay, you do not turn over your life to, well, let me live through my kids. And then they grow up And then you're like, well, I don't know who I am. And I know that many of us are in that space, and I'm here to help you with that, right? I have a course called How to Find Your Purpose. I got another one, helping you find your voice and all that good stuff. Because I was there and I've been through it, but I want you for yourself to say, I know who I am. I know what I want. This is what I'm going to do in 2017. Absolutely, that victim mentality. I need you to take responsibility. Now, and I'll stop right there for a second and hone in on that one. When I was upset about the guy, I told you how I ended up breaking up with my kids' dad, how I ended up with 2 kids, and, the women and the cheating and all of that stuff. But the real truth is, I allowed him to do some stuff. I allowed him to do somewhere in there, something was my fault too. The whole thing wasn't, but somewhere in there, something was me letting go of my free will, my ability to choose. Somewhere in there. And I had to take responsibility. So I need you to create a life plan for you. What do you want your life to look like? What are you going to do to get there? Okay. And so y'all know I'm blind. I wear glasses. I have to lean in and see what I wrote. All right. Oh my goodness. Listen. And I put down that I want you to set goals for your life. Goals this whole year. And I want you to crush them. Last year, my word was crush it. I want you to crush them. I want you to win. And you can do it. But if you set a big goal, I want to buy my first house, and you haven't saved any money, that's probably not going to happen. So you got to set small goals. Each month, I'm going to save $500. And by the end of the year, I'm going to have $6,000 down payment. And at the beginning of the next year, maybe in the spring, I'll have $9,000, something like that. You see? And then that's a goal you can get. And everybody's like, I can have $9,000 in a year and like a quarter. I have $500. How did I not ever think that I could take? See, it's about sitting down and creating a plan for your life, thinking about where your money's going. I've been there. I've had the money, had the plenty of savings accounts. I lost it. I had the life happen, beat me while I was down, sucked the wind out. I've had the $200 apartment, and the cinder block walls, and the freezing cold in the winter, and then to move on up to the what it is that I dream for my life. And so this is why I'm telling you what I know. You can do it, but you got to make a plan. Okay. And so I want you to be intentional about those goals. Number 3, spend more time on you. Everybody's telling you, oh my gosh, just let the babies consume you. Take care of your babies. I remember this lady, her name was Dr. Laura. And I really liked her. She may still be on the radio. She was a psychiatrist, one of them. And, she gave like dating advice and life advice. And she told this woman one time, she said, oh, you're divorced? And how old are your children? And the lady was like, they're still teens. And she said, oh, you shouldn't date until they turn 18. Say what now, Dr. Laura? She's supposed to have no life, do nothing that makes her happy, have no fun, share her life with nobody until her kids are grown? Is you crazy, Dr. Laura? Now, keep in mind, Dr. Laura was married, had her husband, her children were grown. She wasn't in the same place as this lady. That's terrible advice. This year, I need you to spend more time on you, because guess what? I didn't say be selfish. I didn't say leave the kids hanging out. I ain't say not take care of the kids. I said spend more time on you. That way, you're able to be that happy mom that the kids need. You're able to be that present mom that your kids need, right? Let me tell you, when I learned that I could balance my hours to get some time in for me and still take care of them, my life changed. Listen, Linda, it changed. Self-care, self-love, absolutely. As women, we're raised in this society and everywhere in the world, okay, all over the world. We're raised to take care of everybody else. We're raised to believe that it's noble, and it is, right? But we are supposed to be the nurturers, and I like doing that. I love my role. Thank you. That's my God-assigned role. But somewhere along the way, they forget to tell us, oh, and save some time for you. Save some space for you so you don't lose your mental sanity. So that you don't go nuts on the people that you've been taking care of when they don't clean up behind themselves, when they don't remember your birthday, when they don't buy you anything nice, when all these expectations you have about what these people you've been giving your all to don't do, right? Take care of you. Stop waiting on somebody else to do it. Take care of you. And so, and I know that we're all at different economic levels, and you will get to that level that you want to be at. Let me tell you, Linda, let me tell you, that's my phrase. I said I was going to leave it in 2016. I need to use it a few more times. Listen, Linda, take care of you. If you're not where you want to be, go back to number 2. Set that life plan. Go back to number 1. Get your own. How are you going to get it? Legally, ethically, morally. How are you going to get it, right? And so then number 4, I want you to release the negative. Now, this is everything. When I say release the negative, I mean negative people, negative attitudes that are yours, okay? Negative relationships, negative behaviors, all of this stuff. You need to release it. When I say release it, even sometimes we have to release people. I don't mean just say, I'm done with you. You don't have to verbally tell people that stuff. You don't have to have these, these ugly fallouts. We don't have to go on Facebook and tell people, I'm cleaning out my friends list. If you're not on it, that means you didn't make it in the 20. We don't have to do that, but we do need to distance ourselves and clean our space and get clarity about who it is that we have in our life, who it is that's feeding you. Right? Is it somebody that's taking all your energy? Are you giving? I had a friend, I love her, but she was exhausting trying to help her get her life together, and eventually she did. But I had to start putting boundaries around the amount of time that I would spend listening to her and her stories. I had to start putting boundaries around some family members. Right? You have to do that. What are you doing to make sure that you have what you need? Release everybody and everything that is, and you can tell if they're life sucking, if they're killing your energy, if they're negative when you're excited and happy about something. Okay? And like I said, you don't have to confront them unless it's, like ongoing and you need to. But you got to get that stuff out of the way so you can have clarity and you can have peace and you can have more time. Beautiful manicure. Boo. I'm a month late. Let me tell you, she needed these nails done. Thank you. And so you got to release those people. When you release those people, you're going to be amazed at just how your whole energy, everything around you, just the way you see the world, right? And the amount of time it's going to give you back when you're not spending time with people who don't care about you. Let's just keep it real. There are just some people. I had some friends I met over the years here as I've been in Texas, and they were friends of friends, and nice people, right? But they weren't after, what's the word? They were not the people that are supposed to go all the way with me. They didn't have the same heart for me that I had for them, right? And it's evidence in what I would do for them that they wouldn't do for me, or what they would say about me or to me, and I would never say such things to them like that. And you have to start paying attention. I'm almost 40 years old. My grandma used to say when we were little, she said, it's okay to be a fool. Just don't be a fool all your life. And so when I say that, I mean you don't owe people anything. You don't owe people anything. You don't have to... Hallelujah. Listen, thank you. You don't owe people anything but to be kind to them, right? And to move on. And when people do not give you that back, you say, thank you for showing me who you are. And then you move on and you make room for somebody else who deserves it and who wants to be in that space. Some people can block your blessings. You have to be careful who's in your company. Absolutely. And when you say block your blessings, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that, for those of us who are of faith, we believe that God, will withhold some things in our life, especially if we're participating in some kind of activity or we're stagnant in doing something that he has told us to do. Right. And so sometimes those people, that we used to have a saying when I was growing up, birds of a feather flock together. And let's face it, some of us have flocked with some people and we're not like them, but we flocked with them. And so other people are thinking, girl sleeps around. This one must do the same thing, too. And it's not the truth. So why are we flocking with people who do things that we don't do? Right? Hey, Chris. And so that was number 4. Release it all. Release it all. You'll be so glad you did. And again, you don't have to make a public announcement. You don't even have to tell them. Just start inching away. Oh, girl, I can't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh, I have something to do. And do those things that you've been wanting to do that you never have time for. Love on you. And that's the last one, number 5, is live, love, and enjoy your life. So let me recap that, guys. The 5 things that every single mom needs to do this year. Not drive herself crazy, not take care of everybody else, not have a nasty attitude, not, look frumpy dumpy, although that's the way I looked just a little bit ago. Listen, well, I didn't look frumpy and dumpy, but let me tell you, honey, she was napping, okay? And that's one of the things that I'm learning to love to do. Just moms, I feel like everyone needs to do the things you said. Absolutely, absolutely. Everyone does need to do the things we said. But I really, focus on my single moms because this is a demographic that doesn't get the love that we need, right? Everybody thinks we have it together because we're so valiant and we take care of things. But really and truly, we're exhausted sometimes, right? We take can't talk. We take care of things because we have to, but we forget to take care of ourselves. And that's what I want moms to do. So number one, I need you to get your own stuff. Everything this year is about you acquiring what it is that you want. What makes you happy? What's your goal? What's your dream? What are the bite-sized goals underneath, the little benchmarks that you're going to do and tick off and tick off and tick off to get to those big goals that you want? Number two, I want you to set a life plan. Honey, what do you want your life to look like? How are you going to get there? When you go to my website, like I said, that's out there, it's free. Just click on it, download it. It talks about, do you have life insurance? It talks about, do you have that emergency savings account? If something happened to you, are your kids taken care of? And it's more stuff than that. But the things we need to get, like as soon as we become single parents, the stuff we think about like 2 years later, it's in there. So go out and check that out. Number three, spend more time on you. Spend more time on you. Listen, Linda, it took me a while to learn it, but she gets her nails done because that makes me happy. When my nails aren't done, I'm like this. Hi, how are you? Giving people these instead of this because it's a thing. I like to have my nails done, and when I don't, it makes me feel like not as cute, right? And so that's something that makes me happy. I'm the breadwinner. I need to do things that make me happy. So going to get that done, just perks up my esteem just a little bit. And so spend more time on yourself, those manis, those petties, just reading a good book sometimes. Oh my God, catching a movie, eating in peace without questions. Whatever it is that you need for you, make sure you're doing that. If it's a trip, hallelujah. Listen, she loves a vacation. Do that for you, okay? Get a sitter sometimes. Do a staycation, okay? Take turns with other moms. Do something that feeds your spirit. All right, number 4 was release negative people, relationships, attitudes, behaviors. Guys, we could go very in-depth with that, okay? We can go very in-depth with that. And one of the big things that I know that most of us have to deal with when we become single parents is that healing part, that getting over the bitterness, that getting over the anger. And sometimes it takes a while, right? And so I encourage you to deal with that and to release it. And the last thing was live, love, and enjoy your life. Live, truly live, be present. Love those babies. Love the people who love you. Listen, love the people who love you. We don't have any more hours. We don't have any more minutes. We have no more seconds to love people who do not love us. If somebody is showing you that they do not love you, you need to pull that love back that you're trying to give to them. I'm not saying that people aren't deserving of love and that we shouldn't, care about folks and maybe they'll come around. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that person that doesn't care anything about you. Okay, will use you for whatever they need to use you for. We're talking about romantic relationships here. And then you have nothing in the end. And it's just a cycle. But if you pull back from that kind of stuff and allow yourself, right, to receive real love, good love, maybe you have to wait. Maybe you have to go through a couple frogs. But isn't it worth it to not be stuck and tied to somebody who does not love you? So that's something you got to think about. I put something on my Facebook page the other day. And I said, to some of y'all who are happy you finally got married to the person who was cheating on you, and all you did was marry a cheater. All you succeeded in doing was now you get to say, I'm married now, but you married a cheater. Did he change? What happened? Or did you finally just get the ring and that's what you're looking for? Listen, we need to value ourselves more than just wanting a ring. Now, do I love men? Yes, honey. Will I be married one of these days? Yes, honey. Yes. But I'm just asking us to make sure that the person we hook ourselves up with, because again, this is your life. You and your kids are now affected. This is your livelihood, right? This is your peace of mind. So is the big party worth it? If he's going to be a grouch, is he going to be a cheater? Have y'all seen Fences yet? Oh my God. We don't want any of Denzel's characters, okay, in real life. See what I'm saying? And so you have to be willing to do the work in the relationship to see what it is that you have and to release those ones that aren't working, that aren't good for you. And so anyway, those are my tips. I pray that you have an amazing 2017. I want us to rise up this year financially. I want us to rise up spiritually. I want us to rise up relationally. I've been using the hashtag level up. I've been using the hashtag rise up. Of course, I've been using the hashtag parent thrive win for the new devotional. Always going to use do it anyway. And that is because I want us to win. I want you to win. And the only way you're going to win is if you decide you're going to win. So what do y'all think about that? What kind of questions we got down there? Thank you for the hearts. Anybody have any comments? But those are my tips. Of course, I could have more, but I believe this is going to be an amazing year. I believe that this is the year that it changes. Okay. Hey, Asa 14. I believe this is the year that we start seeing more single moms, thriving and doing better, because we're starting to realize that, okay, if it is that I have to do this thing myself, right? If it is that I have to do this, what are the things that I need to focus on? Where is my money going? What am I doing with my time? Okay. Can I get a little bit better organized? Right? Am I making sure my kids are getting what they need? Do they have the spiritual foundation that they need? How is their education? We're being more present so that we can make sure that we're, even just with one parent, that we're still making sure our kids can be successful when they leave the home. That's the thing. That's why I wrote the books that I've written. That's why I do this. I want us to parent, right? We got to give it all we got. No shortcuts there. But I want us to thrive. Okay? So that doesn't mean that because you have to do the job of two people sometimes, right? Of course, you should have hopefully put other people around you to help you do that. But, I don't want you to think that means you have to struggle and you have to not take care of you. You have to be lacking somewhere or miss something out, miss out on something because you had to parent alone. No, people prove that every day. I prove that. Women prove that. We got some single dads who are proving that, right? No matter how you found yourself a single parent, you need to parent, thrive, and win. You need to know that you can, and you need to push to do so. That's it. Pushing. I'm here today because I pushed. Yes, I was yes, I was tired sometimes. Yes, I wanted to lay there and say, I don't feel like cooking today, Lord. I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like adulting, right? But I had to, right? And now my boys are thriving. Now they're 14 and 16, about to be 15 and 17. Amen. Right? But I knew I didn't want to give up on them, right? I would not give up on them, and I would not give up on me. And me waiting until they turn 18, oh my God, can you imagine if I waited? I wouldn't be here talking to you today. What would I be doing? Let's see. When they were born, I was working in a mortgage company. And so maybe I would have, because the kind of person I am, I would have worked my way up. I wouldn't have, yeah. Bad example. Because the person that I am, I refuse to quit. I refuse to lose, and I refuse not to win. And so my plan was anyway to work my way up to like vice president or something, and supervisor, and on up and on up and on up. And I'm pretty sure I would have done it had I not got bitten by the bug to teach Spanish. But I'm telling you guys, I want you to win. I'm proof. So many women around you are proof. So many men around you are proof. We look at some of these companies, these Fortune 500 companies, and you think, oh, they're just run by people who are married. There's a lot of people who are in big positions who are single parents. And yeah, they have some financial means and they may have some people that help them. But I'm telling you, that doesn't mean it makes it easier. Okay, so rise up today. Rise up this year. Level up. Okay? That's what I had to say. All right. Any questions? Anybody? I hope that I've said something tonight that has blessed you. I want you to be encouraged. You can definitely do this. If you're new to being a single parent, you definitely want to check out, my blog. I have a lot of stuff out there. I try to write to encourage. Also, have some humor in there. And but real talk is really good stuff that'll help you get your life together as a single mom. So when you came on, I was showing you my brunch. And if you're, thank you. Hey, boo. Thank you, sis. If you are in the Dallas area, you have got to come to the brunch. It is going to be amazing. I've been working with an event stylist, and I'm like, honey, oh my gosh, luxury. Yes, I can't wait, because we need that. And so I'm not going to give up on single moms. One of my friends who's on here, she asked me one time, she said, when you get married, are you going to stop speaking to single moms? And I was like, no, ma'am, this is purpose. This is like God thing. I couldn't stop doing that. No, I have no desire to. When is it? When is the wedding? When is the brunch? The brunch is February 4th. It's going to be here in McKinney, the Dallas area. And I'm just really, really, really excited about it. This is a smaller brunch. I only have space for 20 women. The big one that I'm going to have, honey. Hey, a new parent, single mom, thank you for this information. Oh, hi. I was trying to figure out how to say your name. Awesome. And so you're very welcome. I hope I've encouraged you. I do this every Sunday around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I blog at kaywandalamb.com. I'm a speaker, author, coach, all that good stuff. I've written a couple books that will help you, so check those out as well. And I was saying about the brunch. Yes, it's going to be February 4th, and I'm super excited, but we only have room for like 20 women because it's a brunch/vision board party. So everything is all included, and I'm excited. You know, the brunch bites, the bubbly, the stuff to do your vision board, and of course I'm going to be teaching and talking and sharing, and I'm telling y'all, I'm excited about it. I can't wait because we need those moments. We need those woosah moments. We need to, you know, connect with other girlfriends. I said it right. All right. Awesome. I'm glad. We need to connect with people. We need to get out of the house. We need to refuel. And most importantly, we need to get our life together. We need to plan. And so that's what I love about doing a vision board. So I do one every year, right? And every year, at the end of the year, I look at it and I'm like, wow, I did all of that. I might have to fly out. Sounds fun. Boo. Listen, Linda, let me tell you, if you feel like catching a flight, you holler at your girl. I would love it. Now, Renisha, you are not a single mom, but you are welcome. So you are welcome. So I know we have some moms that follow me. I definitely tailor everything to my single mom sisters, but I know we all need it. We need that sisterhood. And we need to plan our lives. And you know what, girl? We definitely have to see each other meet up for sure. Like, we've been talking and being cyber friends forever. So absolutely, we got to see each other. If you feel like flying out, you let me know. But it is going to be a Saturday. It's going to be 3 hours and DJ. And I'm telling you, fun will be had. So the tickets are on early bird. They're $50 till the 7th. And then it goes up to 70 because let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. DJs, bubbly, all that stuff, it costs, okay? But we're going to have an amazing time. And of course, obviously, I love doing extra. So I'll have some swag bags and stuff there too. I'm super excited. But let me tell you, going through what I went through, going through what you guys who are single parents are going through, I know that I've had, 14, 15 years to get through it, and for my heart to heal, and for me to feel so much better about it on this end of it. And so if you're new to it, I want to encourage you to hold on. I want to encourage you to process your feelings, your thoughts. But if your feelings and your thoughts seem to take up the majority of your day, and you start thinking that something's wrong with you, that the person did what they did, or however it is that you guys broke up, then you want to start refuting those things. You want to start speaking life into your situation instead of processing that, that negative and letting it go around and around and around and around. Because the truth is, you're still going to make it. The truth is, you are capable of taking care of those babies. And the truth is, you can still chase your dreams in the process. And so early on, I had to figure out how to do that. Listen, within 3 years, I was gone. I had moved to Texas. And my life had totally changed. And before I moved, I had started chasing my dreams and had gone back to college for a second degree and, was really thriving. And when that door opened, I knew that was the door for me. I didn't have to stay and worry about somebody not seeing their children, worry about somebody being in the same city, not helping with their kids. I had my own dreams. You see what I'm saying? This is why I'm telling you that even right now as a single parent, you need to be looking into what makes you thrive, what makes you excited, what will make you enjoy the life that you have and raise those babies with pride, right? So that's where I want you to be. That's the mindset I want you to have. And so with that being said, if I don't see any questions down there, I'm going to get ready to go get my oldest. He works, y'all. Hallelujah. Yes, indeed. I've been telling them for years, when they get older, you can't just live with mama. You're going to have to work. And so, of course, I'm going to take care of my babies. But I don't want any men who go out into the world and don't know how to take care of themselves. So you best believe all of them will have jobs. And y'all fool around and keep watching. One of them's going to have their own little company. He swears he wants to be a hedge fund owner. So we're going to see how they go. He wants to be an investment banker. So we're going to see. But I tell you what, we need to dream dreams for our kids. And we need to dream dreams for ourselves. We need to dream dreams for our kids. And we need to dream dreams for ourselves. Right? All right. I love you. God bless you. I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, I may come back and share a little bit of the devotional. I've been wanting to do that. Today is day 1. This bad boy is on Amazon. It's also on my website. I'm super excited about it. So I may come back once I get him from work and share a little bit of day 1. I've been just geeked up about this new book, and it's a devotional for single moms. It covers a whole bunch of the things that we go through, and then, of course, putting the Word of God with it, and just all of that good stuff. So I'm super excited. I think I'll come back tonight since I'm off, mañana, and share a little bit with you guys. Is that all right? So look for me probably about 9:30. If you're up, pop back on or catch the replay tomorrow. All right? You're welcome. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.